We are on day 28 of our 60-day healing journey to establish inner union. We are working to stop the self-abandonment, to find that inner stability, become more centered and grounded, and understand the different aspects of who we are. The affirmation for today is, I am becoming internally unified. I am becoming internally unified. This is saying that the different aspects of me are working together to support me. The masculine, the feminine, the different body parts, my intuition, my senses are all working together to support me. When you just think about when you begin to have the inner alignment, becoming more aligned and centered and grounded, when you get to that space, it's easy for you to be able to determine when something is not right for you. When your body is in a place of equilibrium and alignment, it feels healthy. And when you begin to eat things that knock that off, then automatically you feel this isn't right for me. And sometimes your body will tell you even before eating it, no, stay away, taboo, don't do it. You just automatically have a feeling about it because the energy just won't match you. When you go into environments or before you go into them, your body will be guiding you, telling you, no, this isn't the best for me. You may not feel as good as you did before you went into that environment. If you go around people or consider certain relationships, you may say when you start to interact, now you feel your alignment change a little bit. You may feel yourself being pushed or pulled because now it's not the same feeling of alignment that you had before. When you begin to have inner alignment, your discernment gets stronger. You're able to discern what is right for you and what's not right for you. It's not a matter of somebody else making that decision for you. Your internal compass already leads you there and lets you know what's right or what's wrong. Your organs and your body start to work together more because it's more unified internally. Think about if you have a car and think about what happens when there is something not working properly on the car. You know, if you have a flat tire, now the car can't go. If your car has an engine that's not working properly, then the vehicle won't be able to move. So just think about it. Like, that's the same thing with your body. You want to have all of yourself unified so that you can gravitate to where you need to go to easier. You can be led to it's more of a purposeful journey when you are when you have that inner unification. The somatic practice is body scan. So we're going to sit quietly with your eyes open and or lay, whichever one is comfortable, and just feel your body from your feet to your head and just scan to see what parts of your body may be tense. If there's a part of you that you need to relax, is there any pain in any areas? Do you have any cold or hot sensations? And just concentrate on those different parts of your body and see what's happening with you. Understand and learn your body. Someone else shouldn't have to tell you, oh, this is what's happening with your body. Just think about it. Shouldn't we know the different parts of our bodies? If this is our body and we live in it, shouldn't we know exactly what's going on with the body, how it functions, where the different body parts are, where my kidneys are, where my liver is, what's happening in my throat? All of these different things, shouldn't we know better than anybody else the different parts of our bodies? Nobody should have to tell us, like, that is your liver right there, your appendix is right there, your heart is right there. We should know where these different parts of ourselves exist. The visualization is inner parts working together. So we're going to visualize physically our cells working together. All of our cells unified, working on one command, working more efficiently and effectively to improve, so that we stay in our optimum health. Our different organs working together with one harmony so that we stay in our optimum health. Our physical and spiritual aspects are working all together so that we are balanced and have the proper foundation and that centered and being centered like we were looking to be. Just imagine your inner parts working together. Imagine how that feels if everything is working in harmony. A lot of times we have disharmony because we don't believe in our bodies. Again, we don't know or understand who we truly are and what the different aspects of us are. And so because of that, just think about the confusion that you may have in your body from just not knowing who you are, what you're comprised of, not understanding who you are. This is so very important because a lot of us just don't know. We've learned to identify with outside things. We've learned to identify with our jobs, our titles, our status, and we don't know who we are. So my question is, who are you? So we're going to visualize ourselves being one unit working together, one whole unit, no separation. We're grounded, we're centered, and it's all working for us. Everything is working for us to be the best version of who we are created to be. The visualization is, oh, that's the visualization. The journal prompt is, what has integrated this week? Has anything settled into you from doing this journey? Have you figured out something about yourself? For myself, I've gotten to a place where I am not so persuaded by outside emotions because I understand that everything is working for me. And what I mean by that is, from a grounded perspective and understanding, some things just have to meet you where you are. And some people have to meet you where you are, especially if you've done a lot of work to get where you are now. What good is it to not live in that, to appease someone else? Essentially, you're not helping someone else by doing that. You are helping someone else by being grounded and stable so that they're able to learn from you. And it's not about teaching them. It's just about, why go backwards when you work so hard to get where you are now? So what have you noticed this week that's integrated in you? You know, do you see yourself pulling away from temptations that may have in the past been too tempting for you to walk away because you just wanted to experience it a little bit? Are you more willing now to take a risk to move forward to accomplish a goal that you weren't so willing to do before? What has changed since you've gotten on this journey? Have you noticed anything that's truthfully integrated into you and you can't really believe that you're here? Like, I sit back and say, wow, I was just able to handle that situation that way. You know, a lot of times we work from the outside in, and when we work from the outside in, we're easily influenced by something else. And when you can stay grounded and you don't get pulled into that, because you know your purpose is greater, you know that things have to be working divinely for you, and you're willing to take the risk of letting some things go because it has to be leading somewhere greater. When you have that stance, it's just so, I don't know, it's a beautiful, amazing thing. It's rewarding in the end because you took the risk to maybe set some healthy boundaries and let something fall away that you know isn't right for you. But before, emotionally, you wouldn't have been able to do it because of attachment issues. So are you being more securely attached now? Has your attachment style changed? Think about what's integrated in you this week. That's our journal prompt. The practice is honor rest. Again, we're talking about rest. Allow yourself to get the proper rest that you need so that you can function properly, so that you're able to identify when you are not in alignment. If you stay in alignment, then you start to attract things that are in alignment with you. Instead of it being an attachment, it becomes an alignment. When you stay more in alignment, and it requires you being rested to do that. When you're not rested, you are not 100% function. Well, you're not functioning at 100%. That means you're not thinking clearly. You're more reactive instead of responsive. You see, you're not like preparing ahead. You're just kind of like in survival mode. And so you're not responding, or you're not, 100% aware. You're not in your best self without rest, without the proper rest. So that's the practice. Honor rest. Today I had me a 2-hour nap. I don't typically get naps in, but this is the second weekend in a row where I got a nap in. So that was actually good for me. I might have to start taking a nap every now and then. The holistic tip is early evening wind down. So allow yourself to wind down. If you can stop screen time an hour before bed, you will sleep better. A lot of people are so attached to their phones and to the TV that they just want to go to sleep with the TV on. They're watching their phone right before they go to sleep. But the blue lights in the phone affect your sleep. So you're not going to be able to sleep properly if you are, not detaching yourself from the phone at least an hour before going to sleep. That's very important, especially if you're one of those people that suffer from getting up during the night, etc. Try actually detaching from your phone at least an hour before. And if you're somebody that's constantly watching the news, then you need to actually try to minimize that, especially before bedtime, where you're not going to sleep with that on your mind. So you want to prioritize that, and you want to have an early wind down time. So if you're going to go to sleep at 9 o'clock, then, stop drinking your water at 7 o'clock. Just do the things to prepare for sleep so that you're able to actually rest. If you're going to sleep and you're dropping to sleep like really quickly, that's saying that you're exhausted. And when I say really quickly, within 5 minutes or so, if you just drop to sleep, that's telling you, that's a sign that your body is exhausted and that you need to get more rest. Because sleep, we like gradually go into sleep, and it doesn't have to take 20 or 30 minutes to go to sleep. But if you're dropping to sleep immediately, that's saying that you're exhausted. If you can't sleep because you have constant thoughts or whatever going on, we got to try to figure this out so that we can sleep more during the night, so that you can actually get into your deeper sleep state. So that is our holistic tip. We're going to wind down early for today, and possibly every night if we can. Make this into a pattern. So I hope everyone is well. I hope you're staying warm if you're in a cold place right now. And I hope this journey is helping you. I hope that you are noticing some changes about yourself. It's definitely helping me. I'm noticing changes that are happening naturally and that are being integrated into my everyday life because I'm doing the work to make these changes. So let's just do this work together. We are getting there. Part of our journey is just going through this process. And this process is amazing, to evolve and to elevate and to see the difference between who you are now and who you were. It's a beautiful thing. And all of it is great. All of it is wonderful. So we don't want to like chastise ourselves because that's what we were and this is here where we are now. But we want to notice those changes and understand that this journey is an amazing one. It's about how you look at it and about how you're willing to, if you're willing to do the work to evolve into the better version of yourself. So I hope everyone is well. If you have any needs for any dried herbs, etc., look me up. My description is in the journey for my online herbal boutique. I have handcrafted items there as well. I have a self-care deck that's there if anyone is interested. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace and love. Wow.